Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another tier list. Today we're going to be ranking the best left outside linebackers in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Before we get into the video, if you are new, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I drop daily Madden 22 content on the channel. My end of year goal is to hit 10k subscribers. I cannot do without y'all, so I greatly appreciate the support. But today we will be doing left outside linebackers. We have done middle linebackers and also right outside linebackers on the channel already. Getting it started though, Dupree is gonna be in the B tier, borderline A. So he has good speed, 82 powered up, can also hit an 80 plus pass rush move, has that big hitter trait on yes, which is pretty good. Given his speed, yes, he has low zone coverage, but he can also maybe drop into his zone if you need him to. Gets abilities like BOGO powered up. Something that could make him A tier for me would be if his utilized bull rush was the only thing on yes for his pass rush traits, and that his power moves are 80 plus. You wouldn't want to see like swim or spin on yes, but he does have, I believe, spin on yes, so that's pretty much why he's in the B tier. Could be A though. Josh Allen right here is pretty much slightly worse version of Dupree. Powered up will be 1 speed point faster, but doesn't hit the same tier of a pass rush move that Dupree does hit. You can get stuff like BOGO powered up, but again, I think Dupree is just slightly better. Judon right here is pretty similar to Dupree, just a little bit slower. I'm not gonna knock him a whole tier just based on a couple speed points for a pass rusher, because either way, if you're going up against Daniel Jones, he's gonna outrun Dupree or Judon. He'll be 77 speed powered up. Also, it's 82 power moves, so he's very similar to Dupree. They're both pretty solid. Zadarius Smith, I don't want to sound like a broken record right here, but just very similar to these guys in B tier. Again, he is really similar to Judon. Around like 70 to 80 speed, hits an 80 plus for pass rush, and good enough to get you into B tier. Pretty much same thing I said about everyone in this tier can be said for Darius Smith. Now this is a card right here that if you don't look at the trait, you'd probably put him in B tier too. But I honestly think, depending on how this list goes, I think I'm gonna knock everyone down a tier. So these guys are gonna be in C tier, this guy is gonna be in B tier. I think I'm slightly overestimating some of these outside linebackers because the right outside linebackers we did were a tad weaker, but Shaq Barrett is very, very good. Now let me explain why. Powered up, 79 speed, not the best, but he has 85 finesse moves powered up. Now what that does is with his traits, he has swim and spin on yes, but bull rush on no. So pretty much he's only going to be using his best pass rush moves, so he should shed better than everyone we covered so far. Anthony Barr right here. Oh, how I miss the days where user and Anthony Barr was the meta. Now 83 speed, good height, decent zone. For coverage guy, C or B. Man, based on the coverage guys we have on here, I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the B tier right now. This is, again, pass rush wise, all these dudes smoke Anthony Barr, but I'm kind of trying to base it on his strengths. So he's gonna be a lot better at pass coverage than all these guys. I think as a pass coverage guy, actually, I'm gonna move him down to the C tier. I think he's just okay. Again, using linebackers just isn't really the wave unless they get lurker. Now, I'm glad I went ahead and re-ranked some people. Joey Bosa for sure, 78 speed on him, can hit 80 plus for both pass rush moves. We'll have 88 finesse moves power. Has all his traits for pass rush, bull rush, swim, and he's one of the better pass rushers we've covered so far. Ability wise, could get things like unpredictable. Chandler Jones right here is another guy that I believe to be in the A tier, pretty similar to Joey Bosa. Slight thing different between him and Joey Bosa pass rush wise is that Chandler Jones has the spin trait on no, which does somewhat affect it. I think Joey Bosa is better than Chandler Jones, but I think you'll see similar production to them. I could move Joey Bosa to the S tier maybe. So right here we got two Darius Leonard cards in a row. The first one right here, I'm just gonna put him in F. They always said Darius Leonard like he can't play football. Like, sure, he has 80 speed, but like, can't rush the passer, not good zone coverage either. I don't know why they stat him so bad, but it's kind of ridiculous. In the 86, it really isn't that much better. Sure, he's 82 speed, but he can't rush the passer, and again, can't play zone coverage. So I'll move him up in the D tier. Now, I really think Darius Leonard just gets absolutely hoed on his cards. Like, he should be a lot better than what he is. EA just does not sound him good at all. Devon Kennard right here is actually I would say, a better version of Darius Leonard. Sounds very weird to say, but at least he can go ahead and rush the passer. As actually, I'm gonna go ahead. No, I think this is an appropriate tier for him. 80 plus speed and 80 plus for one of the pass rush moves. Pretty similar to like dupree, judon, zadarius Smith. Now again, don't want to sound like a broken record, but 80 plus speed, 80 plus for one of the pass rush moves. Leonard Floyd is also 6'5" though. I'm gonna move Leonard Floyd up in the B tier because he's 6'5" and he's faster than everyone in this tier. So I think it's more appropriate for him to be on the B tier. Given his height and speed, could actually drop into a zone if you wanted him. Jalen Phillips right here is a very interesting card, okay? I could see him, he's gonna be A or S tier now. It really depends how, I don't want to say depends how you use him, but he's like right in between, I think. Like he's so close to S. I think he's closer to, it's just tough. So I'm gonna put him A tier. I really like the card, don't get me wrong. He's on my team. I'm on a theme team, and I'm about to make, I might have a role for him on a defense where he could be S tier. The main thing on him is 87 speed. He's by far the fastest person we have covered. So has 80 plus for a pass rush move. So he can rush. He's a pass rusher with speed. I think he's a very good card. I just think slightly lacking in abilities and also lacking in like both pass rush moves because all of his traits are on yes. So I think I'm gonna leave him A. I really do love the card though. He's super good. JOK right here is for sure S tier. One of the best coverage linebackers in the game. 89 speed on him is the major thing. Also hits 70 zone. Has great acceleration with 90, good agility, and change of direction. Also has that big hitter trait, so best coverage person we've covered. So now Lorenzo Carter is not that far off from JOK. He's going to be 88, but he hits 78 finesse moves, so he can also rush the passer, whereas JOK is pretty much just like a straight up coverage guy. But he doesn't hit that 70 tier zone. I feel like it's a give or take with JOK or Lorenzo Carter, who's better. With that, man, Jalen Phillips. Looking at these guys, I might have to move Jalen. Yeah, I'm going to move Jalen Phillips up. I just feel like he's closer to this level than this level, so I'm going to move Jalen Phillips into that. Khalil Mack right here, I think I'm going to put him like bottom tier of S tier. He's for sure probably going to be the first person to come out when some new cards drop, but for right now I think he's S tier. Powered up will be 80 plus speed, hits 80 plus for both his pass rush moves as well, has great, can also get abilities like unpredictable for pass rush moves, so I think he's pretty good. I think S tier is deserved for him. Now TJ Watt right here, I use this card, I like them. I think he's very similar to Joey Bosa, maybe slightly better. Powered up will be 80 speed. Also is 1 point away from hitting 90 finesse moves. Now if he came stock with 90 finesse moves, probably be in the S tier. His power moves are pretty low, and that's pretty much what kind of hurts him, I think. For his traits, he has on Bull Rush, yes. If he had Bull Rush on no for his traits, he would shed a lot better, and I would probably have him in the S tier right now. But I still think he's... So it's kind of crazy. I really would have basically Von Miller in the S tier. I really would. He hits 80 plus speed, 80 plus for both pass rush moves. He's similar to Khalil Mack. I would have this basically one in the S tier. Now this Superstar MVP Von Miller is for sure probably the best one in the game right now. Best left outside linebacker. Now he honestly isn't too much better than his base elite just going off stats. But ability wise, it's pretty much his overall kind of dictates his abilities. Abilities he can get that the other one can't. El Toro, which is still... Can get Speedster, out of my way, can get Edge Threat too, but Edge Threat sucks. So I wouldn't advise using Edge Threat, but I think this is the tier list, man. Let me know down in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with, who you think should go up, who you think should go down. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like on the video and also subscribe. I appreciate y'all clicking on to today, but other than that, man, has been your boy Dill. I'm out. Peace, y'all.